Majority of the session, which I'm sure many will do. Quite brief this morning.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today we're at Brands Hatch, and oh my god, this is so much fun. And like, look at this. Today might be a longer video than normal.
But you will see there that there's not many cars as the day goes through, but there are probably another 7 or 8 added to that programme. So we've got so far 20 out there on the circuit as the quickest of those. It's another 28 between Taluka and Stars. There's a 2 name a lot of years now, so Rocket. Second, actually goes fastest now with 47,000 over the quickest achieving Antonello. That's a proper racing driver name. That's a really amazing racing driver name. We've got Evans in third place at the moment. Michael Evans, top 3. Only separated by about 3 potential seconds at the moment. There is a very, very tight pack in the middle of the field as well, but it's looking very, very close. As well, Matt, this weekend it's all about getting the championship off to a good start, because the opposite thing at the end of the year that we have is that the championship's getting wrapped up, everyone's under pressure because it's the final round. You get that same pressure here.
If you guys like this video, smash like and subscribe.
Exactly, you want to get off to a nice strong start and get that kind of buffer in early on, so then people can start catching you up before you have to then start catching them up. So yeah, it's always important to start the season on a high. To be fair, this year there's not many rounds because of the cost of living crisis. The series have decided to do just a 6-round championship effectively. So we're going to go to Snetterton after this, but Ainsley, first time in a long time that the cup go there. Thruxton, Silverstone and Castle Coombe round out the season.
This is just amazing.
6 rounds, all of those effectively should have 2 races, apart from one, where there'll be a slightly longer race to look forward to through the middle of the season. But yeah, very short, sharp, but just like with the coupe car, because they deliver plenty of action in those races, and I'm sure this weekend's going to be no different. But Wayne Rocket, so far, the quickest, as Chess said, 59.229. Although Wayne thinks he's not doing the full season apparently, he's just doing selected rounds. So to him, if he's winning every round he's at, he might still stand a chance.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the thing. You've got to just win the races, like you said. So it's great to see that for the drivers as well, like you say, with the cost of living crisis, that they might not even need to compete in every round to win the championship, because when you're not here, it doesn't mean that technically you're losing points to everybody. It's just down to wins over the course of the year. And it is one of these championships that's got a real honour system to it. You know, everyone in the paddock is very helpful to each other. It's one of those that gives back like that. There's so many fantastic people in the paddock. It just means that the series stays alive very naturally, and it's just great to see that. You know, we've got mixes of R1, 2s and 3s in ACL 13 so they are actually very, very well in the match as well. There's not really much you can do in terms of the balance of performance. It's not a phrase I like to throw around, but still, the advancement from the Bar 1 to the Bar 3 was potentially there's some big differences, but it seems like they are very well balanced indeed.
And that shows in the times as well, because the top 11 so far are covered by just over a second, so very close to the top of the running orders, and it's actually just about 3 seconds between the whole field. So all the time that the drivers are going round, the times are getting quicker. Time is running out as well though. There's only 6.5 seconds now, 6.5 minutes, sorry, left on the clock. So they're going to have to get a move on here. But so far, no one can challenge Wayne Rocket. He's being brought down with that gap, because now I think Mark Whitehouse with a 59.381. So what was 2 seconds per second between the top 2 is now 1.5 seconds. And there's barely any cars, as you look down the order, that are separated by more than a tenth of a second. It's so close between them. But there's a bunch of them in the middle that are only separated. I think 3 of them there are separated by about 34 thousandths. Jones, Fletcher and Norton in 5th, 6th and 7th. Absolutely nothing between them, and that's another part of the beauty of a small circuit like this. There's less margin for error because it is such a short lap. On a longer circuit, you expect the time to be a bit more spread out and get the odd sort of 2 or 3 second gap between some cars. But here, we're going to be talking thousands all weekend, and that's what keeps it so exciting around this wonderful circuit. Wayne Rocket crosses the line. I think he's going to go even quicker now, because he's done the best of anyone in sector 1 and 2. Personal best in sector 3. That now gives him a 59.145. So frightfully extends the gap between himself and Mark Whitehouse. Took third after Machine Antonelli has remained in 3rd place. So that's number 28 car, 4th place, number 87. Another regular within the car, Hurricane. They're on a 59.467, and And the Rally top 5 is the number 5 machine, although not in your programme, that is Michael Evans. So he sits there just inside the top 5, but now in fact 4th place he just got up to.
That's the thing, the improvements come in second class, don't they? It's incredible how many lap times get completed in a session like this. And so people are rare to spread around the circuit. We're very lucky here at Brands Hatch to have such a fantastic commentary box as well, because there's so much on circuit that we can see. There's only a tiny bit out of Great November that we do not get to see, and that's literally it. We can see the cars everywhere else, so we can be eyes on for you lot around the circuit as much as we can. Got 2 bright yellow machines crossing the line now. One of them is the number 34 car, driven by Tim Stevens. Currently, Tim is down in 9th position with a 101.6 as his best time, but still pushing on to try and get improvement. Now, traffic, man. Traffic is also, even in a session like this, is something that we're going to be talking about a lot this weekend as well, especially when we get to King's a little bit later on as well, because there are 2 of the classes put together, the Sigma 150s and the Sigmaxes as well. So it's not necessarily going to be the same for everybody because of the different grid sizes we've got, but even in a championship like this, where there is quite a spread in pace at certain points, they are really going to have to think about that traffic here this weekend.
They certainly are. You're going to have to try and work out, especially in the qualifying session, how much of a gap you want to leave. And of course, you can never count on anyone making mistakes ahead of you, so that can also cause problems as well. So yeah, there are going to be some laps where you will be in trouble and you can catch a match marker. Then block up there into Panicle Bend as well for Wayne Rocket, but like I said, safely through for now. But yeah, definitely in terms of the race coming up, if they get away the front pack effectively, they can start to put a gap and catch up with people ahead, because that can change the pace of the race, as we've seen in previous years as well. So yeah, it's going to be a thing to think about as the Indy circuit works its way around with the Coupe Cup. In terms of the time, we'll have nicknames at the top because Gini Antonelli has now gone quickest. So Wayne Rocket is still there, not too far back, 2nd place. So it's the front row of the grid for those two. Now we're down to 500ths of a second that separate the top 2. So we're not done just yet, Chaz. Just over 2.5 minutes to go as well.
That's it, you know, even if that little lock up comes on Wayne Rocket into turn 1, that could be the difference in how good a lap time is. You know, if it just snatches that brake and loses that bit of momentum on the way in, that could turn it on its head. Crosses the line after on that lap, still got 2.5 seconds feel like he's got about 9 laps left around here, to be fair to him. Horan's doing well in 3rd position as well. He's not even a 10th off the back of Rocky, as we've just so close to moving all weekend. We've had improvements on the previous laps from Contreras, who was 10th and an improvement from Ford as well, who's in 15th place at this moment in time. But we've got not one left to go now, so we're going to feel the pressure. As we look to the other, you see what potential slipstream there might be. There's not a massive amount of slipstream in these cars, but at the end of the day, you've got to just try and take advantage of any effect like that you can.
Certainly have, and there's not many long straights here at Brands Hatch either, is there? So it benefits you a little bit, but of course you've got to be too close then to find a car in your way by the time you get to the corner. Just going back to Wayne Rocket and that number 17 machine, it just shows again with that lock-up how hard he is pushing. Of course, he hasn't got the technology to tell him what that time is doing, probably in the car, and where he is in the order, but hopefully thinking a bit more, giving him some encouragement to say, keep pushing. You haven't done enough just yet to grab pole position, although I say that, he now has. And the red flag
Yeah,
now
so
as
guys,
well.
this
So
isn't the
that
real
the
race, this is just
session
the warm-up
possibly
race.
will be done.
We've got a car off at Paddock Hill Bend,
So, yeah.
it seems, and I believe,
What? Oh yeah.
I'm checking whether to see that is the number 16 machine of Roby, but I think Roby came into the pits earlier because they've not been through sector 1.
Unfortunately, I think it is Gini Antonelli who was in 2nd place at the time. So again, back to pushing hard, try and keep pole position. Is actually gone off at Paddock Hill Bend. So not good news there for Gini Antonelli. So as I said, the clock has stopped on 1 minute and 20 seconds, but I reckon the clerk of the course will call this session because we've done pretty much all of it, and the marshals are now waving cars off the circuit. So Rocket got that done just in the nick of time by a very small margin. Chaz was pointing there at the screen, 0.02 of a second. So that's how close this Coupe Cup is. So he's got the first blood of the weekend, but he knows he's going to have some tough opposition with all of those drivers behind pushing to take that first win away from him. But unlucky for Gini Antonelli, hopefully they'll get that car out and there'll be not too much damage to worry about, and we can get him out in the race on that front row. and already the trackside recovery team are on hand. The first bit of work
Right, if
for
you
them
guys
to do today. There'll be
enjoyed,
plenty with
smash like and
special
subscribe
trucks in
to never
attendance
miss
this
out.
weekend. There's always a busy
And
weekend to look
I
forward
will
to
see you
for the
soon.
trackside recovery. You do a fantastic